Hey everybody, welcome to Franny's Square and to the first episode of Wig Winners. Stay tuned, I'll tell you what it's all about. Okay, so before we get started, just a few quick announcements. Head over to frannyshair.com right now. We have a lot of sales going on, a lot of great deals, limited time deals, and of course I cannot keep all the wigs that I review. So we also have some open box wigs at a great discount. So go check all of that out. Also, please come over and join my private Facebook group, Franny's Hair. We have over 1,100 members now and counting, and it's so much fun. We all share pictures of ourselves in different wigs, so you get to see them on real people. We share tips, tricks. We have a resident stylist there, V, who is there to help you with any questions you have. And she has started doing free video consultations where you can meet with her face to face and she can help you choose wigs. She can help you style your wigs. Really anything that you want to learn about wigs, you can learn from her. So come on over and join us, and I look forward to seeing you there. All right, so what is Wig Winners? I decided that it would be fun to just choose a certain style and grab a few wigs in that style from different manufacturers, and then just give you my own personal opinions about what I like and dislike about each of those wigs. And in the end, I'll choose a winner. Keep in mind that winner is a winner for me. You may have other needs or other things that you're looking for in a wig, and I would love to hear who would be the winner for you in the comments below. All right, so today the style is the mid-length Beachy wave, and I have 4 contenders. This is Caliente by Belle Tress, and it's in the color Cookies and Cream. Now, the colors are not part of the competition. I just chose the wigs that I had in my stock, and apparently I had a lot of reds. So Belle Tress is the oddball out here, being a blonde, and this is in Cookies and Cream. Then we have Raquel Welch's Simmer Elite, and that is in Rusty Auburn. We have Gabor's Dress Me Up in Fiery Copper. And then we have Jon Renau's Julianne Lite in Shaded Peach. And they're all at different price points. I will put on the screen the regular price for each wig so that it's an apples to apples comparison. But right now, some of the brands are on sale and some are not. So you can check that out over at frannyshair.com. Okay, so this is not going to be a full review of all of these wigs, just some comments, and I'll tell you my likes and dislikes. So let's start with Caliente by Belle Tress. Right off the bat, the wave is less of a wave than the others here. I would say this probably has the least wave of all of them. For myself, I'd like to see a little bit more wave, but this is definitely a style that I'm sure many people would like. This has a lace front, and the lace front is done well. It's temple to temple, and it has a mono part, and I do feel a little bit of scratchiness in this lace front. The ear tabs come down to here on me, and I actually feel the ear tab on top of my ear a little bit, and I'm sure that's a sizing thing. And Belle Tress is known for running a bit larger, which reminds me my circumference is 21.5 inches, considered petite to medium, and my face is 8.5 inches from forehead to chin. So I do feel the tops, I don't know if I can show you here, right here against my ear, and I would have to make some adjustments, otherwise that might start bothering me a little bit. But if you have a larger head, this could be a great wig for you. I'm going to spin, just show you everything as I talk. This has an A-line bob shape, so it's a little shorter in the back, longer in the front. And that's a style that I really like. I do like that about this wig, and it's very feminine and very pretty. I do like that as well. As far as price goes, this is in the mid-range of these wigs here, and as far as density goes, it feels fairly low density. I think I feel some permatease in around here a little bit, but it feels light to me. One of the things I really love about this wig is that it stays off of my face. And as a matter of fact, the description says that it's knotted in such a way that it'll stay off of your face, and it really does. Even if I'm looking down and writing, or just standing up and talking, it's off of my face. And I didn't do anything to have that stay off of my face. The only thing I really did to it was shake it out and comb through it. So I really do like that. So as I said, it has a lace front and a mono part. It is wefted, so that can make it a little bit more difficult to put your hair up. You have to be careful that the wefts don't show. But because it's wefted, it is less expensive than some of the other ones here. So that's something to weigh for yourself when you're thinking about which wig to choose. All in all, I think this is a really pretty style. I'm not sure it's going to be the winner though. Okay, meet Simmer Elite by Raquel Welch. This is in the color Rusty Auburn. Right off the bat, when I put this on, the cap felt a little bit larger to me, and I know Raquel Welch is known for that, but not uncomfortable, and I can adjust it. The fibers felt silkier than the Caliente fibers to me. The lace front, which this has an extended lace front, ear tab to ear tab, done very well. I find Raquel Welch's lace fronts done well, and I don't feel any scratchiness with this lace front. This has what's called a 100% hand-tied base, which means that it's hand-tied up here, but down here there is some wefting that is closed wefting. So the hand-tied portion is going to give you that natural movement of the fibers. I'm going to spin and show that to you. It feels very light on my head. See the natural movement there? And feels low density. I can't tell if there's some permatease down here in that wefted part, but it does feel like there is. As far as the front falling in my face, it's pretty good. Not as good as the Caliente. The Caliente had that swoop up and did not fall at all. This one swoops down a little bit, but it's not bad. It does stay off the face. It has more of a wave than the Caliente, which is called a deconstructed wave. This one has a bit more, and I do like that. This is going to be more expensive than the Caliente because it does have that hand-tied part, and it's a complete mono top versus just a mono part. And it does have the extended lace. So these are things you want to take into consideration when you're purchasing a wig. Obviously, the more features, the more expensive the wigs get. All in all, I don't really have anything negative to say about this wig. The only thing I would say is, and it's not necessarily a con, while it has the hand-tied top, it does have the wefting down here. So if you were to put your hair up, you have to be careful that those wefts don't show. But all in all, a really pretty girl, and we're going to see how she does in the end. Okay, meet Gabor in Fiery Copper. I love this color. First thing I noticed is this feels heavier than the first two, definitely. It's definitely at least a medium density. I feel permatease in here, and this is the most budget-friendly of all of these, and I think it's a beautiful wig. It has beautiful wave, not as much as the Simmer Elite, a little bit more than the Caliente. The front, however, does not stay out of my face. It falls in my face even when I'm standing up. Now, that being said, these are all heat-friendly, and you can do things to make it stay out of your face. I'm just saying, right out of the box, this does not stay out of my face, so you'd have to do something with that. As far as the lace front goes, here's the lace front. I find it feels like it wants to curl a little bit. I'm trying to think if it feels scratchy. I don't think it feels scratchy. It just doesn't seem to lay as flat on me for whatever reason. Now this has an interesting mono part. The mono part hooks around so that the crown is not so dense and looks more natural, like a natural crown. I'm going to spin and show you the style. I actually really like the way this looks, but this I would definitely have to do something with. All right, let me spin. And if you're somebody who likes more hair, like a bigger look, this definitely, I would say, has the biggest look naturally out of these. Fibers feel very nice. As far as ear tab coverage, I think they're a little bit shorter on me than the other two were. So it doesn't come quite as far down. The other interesting thing about this style is while it has that wave, it is straight at the very bottom. And I actually like that. I think that's a nice little look, something a little bit edgy about that. So all in all, I find this to be a pretty wig. The two big downsides for me are the way it falls in my face here and the way the lace lays is not quite as flat as I would like it. Okay, meet Julianne Lite by Jon Renau. This is in the color Shaded Peach, and the very first thing that I noticed when I lifted this off the mannequin was how light it was. So I went and checked the weights. Caliente is about 4.4 ounces. Simmer Elite is 4.2 ounces. Dress Me Up, 4.9 ounces. And this lady, 3.1 ounces. No wonder I noticed the difference. It's a fully 100% hand-tied cap. This is the most expensive wig here. It has a lace front that actually comes around the ear tabs. And while that sounds like a good thing, and I think it really is for somebody who doesn't have bio hair there, I'm going to just show you something. The lace front looks beautiful, but when you get here, I don't know if you can see this, the lace front comes here over my bio hair. And I don't really like the look of that. I don't understand how that's supposed to work, except if you don't have bio hair there. So you can see here. So that's interesting. This has polyurethane ear tabs, so it makes it easier to use with adhesive if you're going to use adhesive there. And it has a silicone nape. Neither of those do I find a feature that I need. Again, I think if you don't have bio hair there, those features would be really good for you. As far as the wave and the look of this wig, I think this is just beautiful and so natural looking. 100% hand tied. The movement is gorgeous. And the front, again, is longer and shorter in the back, which I do like. I'm going to spin and show you. Just so natural feeling. And this stays off of the face really well. No issues whatsoever. Really, the only one I had trouble with that was the Dress Me Up. As far as how the lace feels, I think it's done really well up here and feels very soft. It is not scratchy at all. And I'm going to say, of all of these, this is the softest lace up there. Really well done. I'm going to show you the cap because I just want you to see how light and see-through it is and how natural it looks. If the wind blows, you are not going to see any wefting because there is none. And this is just a beautifully light cap. Here you have your mono top so you can part anywhere. And you can just see no wefting whatsoever anywhere. No permatease. Here you have your silicone nape. And it does grip more. I just think if you have bio hair under it, you know, it's not going to grip to a head. And here's what I was talking about with the lace going around the polyurethane ear tab there. Really a beautiful wig. Okay, so picking a winner is not easy. I was going through and I tried them all on again. As far as if you're looking for something more budget friendly, I'd have to say the Caliente is the winner. If you're looking for something higher end, more comfortable, low density, Julianne Lite's the winner for me. So light, so comfortable, I almost don't notice that I'm wearing it. The one downside, as I said, was that lace that came around the ear tab. I think it doesn't show when I'm wearing it, but I did have a tough time choosing between this and Simmer Elite. I think in the end what won out was the weight and something around the top, the styling, I just felt I liked a little bit better. So for me, I'm going to have to say Julianne Lite wins this round. Now, she is the most expensive, and you would hope that she would win the competition, but that's not always the case, and I think we'll see that going forward and doing more episodes of this, because I have tried on some very expensive wigs and was disappointed, but this is not one of them. I just love the comfort and the lightness, and the one downside to me, the lace coming around the ear tabs and over my bio hair, I think doesn't show, and so I'd be okay with that. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this, and let me know your ideas on other wig competitions we can do by color, by style, anything that you can think of. And if there's certain wigs that you'd like to see me pit against each other in a competition, let me know. And don't forget to let me know which one of these would be the winner for you, taking into account everything that's important for you. If you have any questions about any of the wigs I have shown here or anything at all, feel free to email me at my new email address, franny@frannyshair.com. And of course, you can put questions in the comments below. You can come join our private Facebook group, Franny's Hair, and you can get a hold of me there as well. As always, thank you so much for joining me. I truly appreciate it. Remember to make it your own, and I'll see you soon.